Hey Steve, hope you're well. So I really apologise about last week. I was ill last week, had a COVID test. It was negative, so it must have just been like some cold or something. So obviously been spending a lot more time outdoors in the cold. So it makes sense. So overview of the week. So that wasn't obviously the best week, but this week I got stuck into it. Do really enjoy the. I'm enjoying this split. It's a nice little change. Um, so that's pretty. It's just good to keep having. I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy the training, so I just like having the plan to follow and just getting about it really. Um, so overviewing the week. So a few things that I can. So training wise, everything's good. Seems to fit okay around the place. Like enough. It didn't feel too. I feel like volume wise didn't feel too bad this week in terms of in per session. So that was good, and yeah, so it didn't feel too challenging. A few things. I've been doing a lot of my workouts outdoors. I may have to bring stuff inside soon. I do think that implicates on performance, maybe just that environment, because it may have to rush a few things sometimes. So I feel like I get a good workout, but it's not necessarily always as well trained as what I would be in the gym. So that's one thing I make sure in the garden I've got the logbook out there as well. So I just make sure it's there in front of me and I make sure I do it properly. I'm not skimping on any progression or anything, so that's cool. Other than that, food wise, I've been honest, have been under the last few days. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm like finding it a bit harder to commit to gaining the eating as much to gain, even though I still have slowly. I feel like I'm maintaining quite well around that 2.8 to 3 mark. I don't know, but between the 2.7 to 2.9, I seem to maintain quite well, which is quite nice. But I feel like being honest, I'm quite struggling to commit to eating up and gaining when, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's just like just the COVID thing and not wanting to look a bit worse. But I don't know. I find it a bit harder. But then I just looked at the long term planner, and now I'm a bit more motivated to do so. So that's from today. I'm making sure I'm back on it because I know what I want to do, and let's use this time to good use and try and gain what I can, even if it isn't. I was thinking even if it isn't as much as it usually would be through. We might as well attack it and try and see what I can eke out, right? And then we can just mini cut up as planned, and then that looks like when things hopefully in theory may open up a little as well, so that could be cool. So other than that, obviously that's probably what I need to make sure I do is actually make sure I'm eating enough. But other than that, I had a bit of a dodgy elbow. I have this feeling that I have a bit of early, when I say dodgy elbow, it's a bit more of a forearm. I have a few friends that are physios and stuff. I think it's potentially like longer term. It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up being like tendonitis or something. Because when I was younger, when I was leaner, really lean, I used to get that a bit. I used to feel it there, and occasionally it pulls. So I think being out in the cold a lot and doing a lot more grip may affect that. So I've got a few drills I've been doing to kind of keep just. I don't always know how much. I don't always think this does too much, but if I just keep on top of it and just basically, it's been okay this week. But I think the combination of doing a lot of dumbbell stuff outside in the garden was kind of making that flare up a little bit. So that was that. But other than that, yeah, I just looked at the planner and I'm a lot more, sorry, I'm a lot more motivated now to push this up now. So game on with that, enjoying that split. I need to eat enough. Sleep's been okay. Steps, let me know if you want me to track those or not, because they've been rocking in at around 8 to 10k most days. I never go below that, so let me know if you want me to track that. But other than that, apologies for last week, and I'm pretty motivated to get this pushed on a bit now. So yeah, that's all good. So no, I don't have any major questions. A couple of actual cues. So actually, to be fair, no real questions. That's everything going on there. I'm a lot more. I'm back in the game now. I wanted to try and put this on now. I'd rather attack it, eke out as much as I can. And it was interesting listening to your podcast as well. It's like I know, for example, I have the weight and bands to definitely stimulate the delts and arms. So definitely we can get some growth out there 100%. And the other muscle, which we do have enough, I just need to make sure I'm putting in the right effort there. And stuff like the Bulgarian split squats elevated, like you showed me, and some more of the wall sit stuff that I feel, and sissy squats, I feel quite nicely on my quad. So we got some stuff. It's more maybe my hamstrings and lats in particular that I find I struggle with a bit of the stimulus. But other than that, I think we're good. Also, I know you've probably got that question a lot in your socials, but I saw it yesterday about all the hair transplant stuff. I was just like, it is quite curious because obviously I'm in that same sort of boat as where you are. Are you actually doing anything about that other than just because at the moment I'm the same as you, just getting the haircuts that kind of make it look better, so that'd be interesting as well. But other than that, thank you so much, and yeah, looking forward to cracking on this week. Take care, Steve.